hit the motherfucking like button. This actually today, you know what I'm saying, I'm recording this, you know. Hey, first I just want to say my bad, you know what I'm saying, for the inconsistency, you know what I'm saying. I told y'all last video, like, why I gotta talk over the train. But look, I told y'all that ain't gonna never happen again type shit. The most title wins in UFC history. Impressive. We gonna go to this one right here. In this fight, Alexander Volk. Because the reason why this video 24 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Lucas Trey MMA. And tell me that.
Go tell that nigga, man, let me get that shit.
Do something.
Oh, you going something?
Yeah. What's up?
This little red motherfucker, he slick.
My bad, yeah,
Volk's third win over Max is even better. But the thing is, though, he had 2 wins going into that fight over Max. And it's like, I prefer the one that you did when you were new and counted out and no one really knew who you were. And you were just going into that fight dark. And this is the thing that made it so impressive. Volkanovski had no hype whatsoever going into this fight. He was completely overlooked. And Max Holloway was touted as being the second best featherweight of all time, right on the coattails of Jose Aldo. The only guy to beat Aldo twice, and he beat Aldo's ass in those fights. Max was 15-1 in his last 16 fights heading in.
Max the only nigga that beat Aldo?
Overlooked. And Max Holloway was touted as being the second best featherweight of all time, right on the coattails of Jose Aldo. The only guy to beat Aldo twice, and he beat Aldo's ass in those fights. Max was 15-1 in his last 16 fights heading into this, and had only recently lost to Dustin Poirier, which was a really close fight. And Max was also 28 years old, so he's basically in the middle of his prime. You know, he was coming off of a win over Frankie Edgar, and that win wasn't that impressive, and people were expecting Max to really get his groove back, you know, because he had just separated himself from the Dustin Poirier loss with a win. And Max just got completely shut down. And once again, I just want to remind you guys that no one was picking Alexander.
I can vouch. But the second fight, that's a Max.
Volkanovski to win this fight. Volk had an impressive performance against Jose Aldo, but for him to just go in there and completely shut down and school Max Holloway on the feet, not only with leg kicks, but with big overhand rights for the first 4 rounds, was just incredibly impressive. And again, the reason why I think this is his best title win is because beating Max Holloway the first time is just something that seems insurmountable. Like, we haven't seen anyone take out a prime Max Holloway in the featherweight division other than Volk. The second fight was close.
That's why, like, we never seen nobody drop off Izzy but Alex.
Fight was a dominate.
Pereira.
Once again, I feel like when Volk has that mental edge of beating Max Holloway multiple times, that kind of leads into a more dominant win for the third fight to begin with. For Volk to go out there and beat a guy in Max Holloway who's one of the best fighters to ever do it, and to shut him down, just coming in dark. As I say, that's what I like to use to describe this fight. Volk just came in dark, like a special ops mission, and stole that title from the hands of Max Holloway. I scored it 50-45 for Volkanovski, but you can make the argument that it's 49-46, that maybe Max Holloway won the 5th round at best. It was nuts. It was shocking, and it just came out of nowhere. Jan Blachowicz.
I'm a hater of this fight. A lot of people like this fight. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
Israel Adesanya outstruck, out-grappled, and outclassed. In 2021, why was this such a special win? Well, first off, Adesanya was undefeated in the UFC at the time, so Jan was the first guy to hand him a loss. And he was on a 9-fight win streak, and he had just had, like, the most emphatic win of his entire...
He was trying to be double champ, I think.
Over Paulo Costa. And he completely and utterly humiliated Costa. And a lot of people were picking Costa in that fight. People looked at Costa as this Goliath that just took out YALL Romero. And he was supposed to go there and bulldoze Adesanya. And if Adesanya can destroy that guy, he can beat anyone. And before that, of course, he had a stinker with YALL, but before that, he beat Robert Whittaker. So this just looked like a perfect matchup for Israel Adesanya to go in there and knock out the old man Jan Blachowicz, who was 38 years old at the time and who had just only recently got the title. Jan out.
Nah, why you trying to do that, my nigga? Hold up, my nigga. I don't like that, my nigga. Jan 38, but he don't fight like he 38. He's a warrior, you know what I'm saying?
Adesanya for 3 rounds, and then took him down and beat him up on the ground in the last 2.
Hold up, whoa.
Adesanya for 3 rounds, who had just only recently got the title. Jan outstruck Adesanya for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Took him down and beat him up on the ground in the last 2. An arguable 50-45.
Yeah, he did take him down. But he wasn't out striking him. Like, it was kind of even. Jan started taking him down.
Clean sweep, complete outclassing from Jan Blachowicz. And the most impressive thing to me was the defense of Jan. Like, he was just unhittable. Adesanya could not graze this man's face for the first 2 rounds. The 3rd round was close, I'll give that to Adesanya, but nonetheless, he still got outstruck. So you have 3 rounds getting outstruck where Adesanya is supposed to be the better striker. And then in the last 2 rounds, Jan Blachowicz makes Adesanya think that this is going to be a striking battle, and then he level changes and takes Izzy down. Izzy was probably expecting Jan Blachowicz to level change early. Jan's game plan, Jan's fight IQ was just amazing in this fight to make that happen in the later rounds instead.
I do give him that.
And he outlanded Adesanya 107-79 on significant strikes. And given that Adesanya is one of the best fighters to ever do it, man, this is just an amazing win. And it wasn't just the size. Once again, the guy just got outskilled on the feet. He got outclassed. And I feel like Jan doesn't get enough respect for this win. So you have the criteria of him beating an all-time great in Israel Adesanya, a dominant guy, and you have the criteria of him just outclassing him for every single round. And you know what? Let's show Israel Adesanya.
Because Izzy, he's not an easy guy to take. Alright, I'm going to say, when Izzy's expecting takedowns, like, he's expecting you, like, he know, like, alright, if we strike for 5 rounds, I'm going to win, okay? But I got to worry about takedown. He's going to worry about it. But Young did do a real good job by, yo, this video actually kind of fire, I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to finish this motherfucker, let me know, man. Yeah, my bad for not posting. You know what I'm saying? Inconsistent TV in the video. Wait, but hey, I'm gonna get back there. No cap. Hey, y'all made it this far. I love y'all, boy. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. And do one more thing. Click on my last video.